Hello students, another concept that you want to feel comfortable with when you're working with the first derivative test in calculus is being able to find the minimum or maximum value. And this is your absolute extrema. So what is the highest or the lowest point? So we've already talked about relative extrema. So how do you find that largest value? It's almost similar to relative extrema, but just slightly a little different. So let's say that we have an original function, x squared minus 6x plus 2. And we need to begin by finding its derivative as we always do. And we get 2x minus 6. And just like before, we're going to figure out when does this equal 0 and when is it undefined. And undefined is never in this case because it's linear. And when I solve this equation, I actually end up getting x is equal to 3. So generally when you're asked to find the min and max, you're asked to find it on a particular interval. So find the min or max. And again, we're referring to absolute min and max on the interval 0 to 5 with 0 and 5 being included. So generally, with previous things that we've done, we've started to make that number line and we put our critical number on the number line and test intervals and all that. We're not going to do that anymore. Instead, we are trying to figure out what is the highest and the lowest point on this graph. And that is looking at coordinate values on our original function. So we are going to take the end intervals 0 and 5. These are our end points that we care about. And we're going to take our critical number and we are going to test all of these values into the original function, meaning we're essentially evaluating. When x is 0, what is y? When x is 3, what is y? When x is 5, what is y? Because again, we're trying to determine where is that coordinates location, because I want to find the highest and the lowest point. And when I plug in 0, I end up getting a y value of 2. When I plug in 3, I end up getting a y value of negative 7. And when I plug in 5, I end up getting a y value of negative 3. And so this is going to sound really odd, but literally, whatever is the smallest value out of everything you have is going to be your absolute minimum. So that would be this value. And whatever is your largest value is going to be your absolute maximum. And that is literally all you have to do. So super, super nice, super easy. It is the one thing that we do when we use our original function. Everything else we're, for the most part, plugging into our derivative. But again, we're using our original function because we are looking for an actual coordinate value. So it makes the most sense that we would be wanting to use that original function because we're looking for a location on our graph. Okay, as always, I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to reach out.